Well, welcome back, everyone. You know, when life is good, it is good. But when it is stressful, how do you handle it? Well, here to help us is Erin Moran Wiley. She's the owner and CEO of the Willow Center here in Ohio. So welcome, Erin.
Thanks for having me, Chris.
All right. So as I said, you know, when life is good, it's good. But when there's stress involved, like, how do you really handle it in a healthy way?
It's a great question. Life is going to be stressful. Even in situations where we are experiencing positive stress, like a wedding or a new baby, our body does experience cortisol and adrenaline, and it can make us feel stressed out. So being able to manage that is really key to being a healthy person. Most people don't like to feel stressed out. And as humans, we're really good at adapting. So what we do is we find ways to calm down, but they aren't always healthy, like eating high fat, high sugar foods like ice cream when you're stressed, or all of the other things that we've come up with that are exciting, like watching TV constantly or internet gambling or going out with your friends and partying too hard. So I really think the number one most important thing we have to keep in mind when we're stressed is we need to be self-aware and take just a moment. And maybe this is something of a habit that we develop daily to just kind of assess where we are and what our needs are. Because when life's going really fast and you're really stressed out, if you aren't being mindful, you often reach for things to calm you that aren't necessarily good for you.
Yeah, so I'm from what it sounds like, first of all, you have to realize that you are stressed, right? So that's the realization of yourself.
For sure. As a therapist, if I could develop one singular skill for my clients, it would be self-awareness. And just like if you want to get great at making a basketball shot, or you want to be really good at playing violin, you have to practice. And so I suggest to people the very simple practice of when you get up in the morning, I just did this today, in my head I say, don't reach for your phone, don't reach for your phone, because that's what almost everyone does. And just take a second and think about, what day is it? What day of the week is it? What's happening today? And how do I feel about that? How am I doing? Paying attention to your internal system and developing awareness really will lead you to greater insights. And then once you're able to recognize it in a calm state, you're able to handle it better as the day comes along, and you're able to work on better meeting your needs because you're not disrupted from all of the stress that's going on.
Yeah, so it sounds kind of like building a house where you have to start with the foundation first, right? And then once that foundation of realizing you are stressed or realizing whatever, then you can build upon that to greater heights.
Absolutely. It's the fundamentals, the foundational things that keep us healthy. Also, similarly, along that vein, eating foods that we know nourish our bodies, moving our bodies, because that's what our bodies are meant to do, and resting our bodies are three really great, simple ways that we can manage stress more efficiently.
Yeah, and I think people these days are looking for simple as well. And I have to be honest with you. When you said the first thing you do when you get up, don't reach for your phone, guilty as charged right there.
I know. And really, I said, don't reach for your phone, get out of bed. Get out of your phone or out of the bed before you reach for the phone. And that led to me having like 20 minutes of quiet time this morning. And people can journal, pray, diary, meditate, yoga. But that simple decision, that brief decision, and just taking 5 or 10 minutes can really make a huge difference in how you are able to recognize your own needs and de-stress your life.
Yeah, Erin, as always, thank you for giving us the great advice, simplify, building, and just making sure that we practice to make us perfect, even though there is no such thing as perfection. Right?
We can get closer every day, right?
We could try. Well, Erin, thanks so much for coming on today. I appreciate it.
Yep, thanks for having me back, Chris.
All right, well, don't go away because we have more when we return.